So, what if I told you there's this secret superpower that could seriously boost your company's productivity, slash your customer support costs, and honestly just make everyone who works there a whole lot happier? Nope, it's not some new fancy software or the latest management trend. It's something you probably see and maybe ignore every single day. Clear, easy to understand documentation. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and see why this unsung hero is the key to unlocking what your organization can really do. Oh, we've all been there, right? You're so excited to try a new app, or maybe you're trying to figure out a new process at your job, and you just hit a wall. The instructions make no sense. The interface feels like a maze, and you're left there feeling like you're the one who just isn't getting it. But here's the thing, it's almost never your fault. The real problem? A total lack of clear documentation. And this is what happens next. A downward spiral of pure frustration. You're burning through precious time and energy, and your confidence just tanks. It's that classic death by 1,000 clicks feeling. And the worst part is, you start to second-guess yourself. But let me be super clear. The problem isn't you. It's the system that totally failed to guide you. Now, this confusion, it's not just a little personal annoyance. No way. It is an absolute productivity killer. Every single moment you spend feeling uncertain is a moment you're not spending creating value. And when you multiply that by a whole team, or even your entire customer base, well, the cost becomes massive. This is really where those hidden costs just start to stack up. I mean, it's not just your time that's being wasted. It's the time of your coworkers who have to stop what they're doing to come help you out. It's the time of your support team who are stuck answering the same questions over and over again, questions that never should have come up in the first place. This isn't just inefficient. It's like a silent tax on your entire organization. All of this leads us to something I like to call the documentation black hole. It's this place where your company's most valuable, most crucial knowledge just gets stuck. It creates this invisible wall between the people who have the answers and the people who desperately need them. Think about it. On one side, you've got the brilliant people who designed and built the technology. And way over on the other side, you have the users, your customers, your employees, who are just trying to make it work. And in between, a giant chasm of confusion. That knowledge gap, that's probably the single biggest reason why people give up on new tech. Okay, so how do we fix this? How do we actually bridge that chasm? How do we free all that trapped knowledge and make it easy for everyone to access? Well, the answer is all about having a really smart approach to documentation, and that's exactly what we're going to dig into next. This is where a really specialized skill comes into play. The ability to take super dense technical jargon and translate it into clear, simple language that anyone can understand, that's a real craft. It's the art of turning complexity into clarity. This quote right here just nails it. It's not about just writing a manual, it's about building a bridge. Think back to the last time you felt totally lost using a new product. What you were missing was that bridge. That is the incredible power of clear documentation. So what are the actual tools in this toolbox for clarity? Let's break down the different kinds of documentation and see how they all work together to create a great experience for everyone, starting with your customers. Let's start with maybe the most important audience of all, your customers. Remember, they aren't just buying a product. They're investing in a solution to a problem they have. Your documentation is the very first and maybe most important step to make sure they get the value they paid for. These are the things that turn a confused new user into a confident pro. You've got your setup guides to get them started, your online help for quick questions, and release notes to show them all the cool new features. Each one is a stepping stone on their journey to loving your product. But hey, the impact of clear documentation doesn't stop with your customers. Not even close. It's just as critical, maybe even more so, for your own internal teams. Without it, you're basically flying blind, risking inefficiency and all sorts of inconsistencies. This list here, this is the blueprint for a well-oiled machine. SOPs make sure everyone does things the right way every time. Runbooks and playbooks are your secret weapon when things go wrong. And compliance docs, well, they're your shield against some serious risks. Altogether, they create a business that's resilient and ready to grow. In today's world, no product is an island. Its success often depends on how well it works with other things. And that's where developers come in. They're the architects of this whole digital ecosystem, and they need the right instructions to build on your platform. For a developer, your API and SDK documentation is their roadmap. If it's clear and easy to follow, they will build amazing things on top of your product, creating this awesome ecosystem around it. But if it's a confusing mess, they'll just walk away, and you'll be left with a digital ghost town. Okay, so we've seen the tools, we get it. But let's get down to brass tacks. What's the actual ROI here? Why should a busy executive really care about how a user manual is written? The answer is simple, because clear documentation has a direct, measurable impact on your company's bottom line. I mean, just look at this. The difference is night and day. On one side, you've got this reactive, chaotic environment where everyone is just constantly putting out fires. And on the other, you have a proactive, streamlined organization where people actually feel empowered to do their best work. This isn't just a small improvement, it's a total transformation of your company's culture. This is a holistic upgrade, 100%. You're not just fixing a few little problems here and there. You're creating this amazing cycle of clarity and efficiency that benefits every single person involved with your business, from your newest customer to your CEO. So, as we start to wrap this up, I want you to just take a second and think about your own organization. Think about how information flows, or maybe how it doesn't flow within your teams and out to your customers. Are you building bridges, or are you building barriers? Look, if you remember just one thing from all of this, let it be this. Documentation is not a cost center. It is a value creator. It is an asset. It's time we all stopped treating it like an afterthought and started treating it like the critical, strategic investment that it really is. The future of your business might actually depend on it. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Every single piece of documentation your company creates is either a bridge that leads to clarity or a barrier that creates frustration. There really is no middle ground. So the question is, which one are you building? Because in this fast-paced world we're in, the companies that build the best bridges are the ones that are going to win.